Hi, my name is Susie, and I want to welcome you to Keto Miracles. Today, I have some new news for those of us who follow keto. Okay, the first thing is something I learned last week from Felicia Nurse, who you all know also does keto and has several videos. And if you never watched her, I recommend that you do, see her videos because they're very good. What she was talking about is a new thing that she found. It's a drink and it's made by Bragg's, and it's a vinegar based um, juice that is very good because we all know that it's very healthy to take some vinegar when you first get up in the morning. Now, I been taking the vinegar with some water, but when I heard this, I found that it was something I would like to explore, and explore I did, and I did find it, and I have been taking it every morning since she talked about it. And here is the bottle of the vinegar. It's very nice. They have several flavors. This one is my favorite. It's grape and acai with the vinegar. It has, I think, 5 or 6 grams of carbs for the 16 ounces, but I don't take the whole bottle at once. Number one, I can't, I want to save money because I'm retired, and the bottles are about $3. So what I do is, and I also don't want to consume the high carbs, so the bottle has 2 servings of 16 ounces, which I convert into 4 servings of 4 ounces. What I do is I take 4 ounces of the vinegar drink and I mix it with either water, or I have seltzer water, or some kind of, so and sometimes I put a little bit of diet soda in it, and I like the clear American water from Walmart. I know that they have a little bit of the sugar substitute, but I don't. I do not. How do I say? I do not abuse them, so I only drink a little bit. But sometimes I need something sweet flavoring, so I have opted to do this. So I find my drinks at Nutrition Smart, but I'm sure they have it at other health food stores and other markets that sell to this kind of thing. I think it's wonderful and it tastes really good. They also have 2 or 3 other flavors of the vinegar drink. One that has, I think, apple, and I think they have another flavor that has other ingredients. They're all good, but the ones that are the apple and the other have less carbs. So it all depends whether you want to take the whole bottle or whether you want to do like me and just take 4 ounces and mix it with something else. Okay, now we're going to go into something else. I don't know if you know Dr. Mark Hyman. I obviously don't know him personally, but I was familiar with his work. He's a best-selling author of New York Times, been a best-selling author about 9 times. And he has just written a book called Eat Fat to Get Thin. Now, I do not endorse this doctor. I have nothing to do with it. But I think it's important, a very important happening for the keto world. The doctor is highly recognized. I found out that he's working now with the Cleveland Clinic, which is also highly recognized, and that they are setting up a new program called Functional Medicine, and it's all based on eating fat to get healthy. Now, I recommend that you look for the channel and watch this program. It's about an hour long, but it's very, very good to listen to his um, ideas, to understand that finally, or perhaps hopefully, the keto diet miracles and all the good things that it does for people would is being recognized in a larger scale. I want to remind you that the ketogenic diet is not only if you're sick. It is also to prevent getting sick. It is eaten right to get healthy. So even if you don't have to lose any weight, even if you're not diabetic, I highly recommend that you look into this diet and, of course, decide for yourself. So that is my purpose, is to get people to know about this diet and to get you to do your own research and then find out if it is for you. Obviously, you should always consult with your doctor before you do anything, especially if you are diabetic or if you are under a lot of medications, because this diet does work very fast. You know a little bit about me. I'm diabetic, or I was diabetic too for 22 years. After following this diet for 8 months, I've been able to stop taking insulin injections. My blood pressure has gone down to normal. I'm down to from 2 medications to the lowest amount of blood pressure medication, which is lisinopril 5 milligrams. I was in 40 and I was on the second medication. I've lost 30 pounds. I lost 8 inches of my weight. I feel much better. I am 77 and I feel like if I'm 60. So those are all wonderful things, but have to remember that the most important reason for this diet is the health aspects that will bring to your life. Of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm a registered nurse, retired. And I do have to say that what I am saying in this video is only my personal information, what happened to me and how it worked for me. So it is never intended to be taken as medical advice. Okay, now the name of the video that I suggest that you watch is Eating Fat to Get Healthy by Dr. Mark Hyman, Hyman. I'm sure if you go to YouTube and you look for the Eat Fat to Get Healthy by Mark Hyman, you will find it. I will try and put the links underneath the video, but you know that maybe I can do it or maybe I can't. I also found that he now, since I last saw his first video, which it was about a week or 10 days ago, he has part 1, part 2, and part 3 of the Eat Fat to Get Thin, and I will try to put those links underneath. But if you go to Dr. Mark Hyman, Eat Fat to Get Thin, you will see all the other videos posted in there, so it should not be very hard to find. So I hope that you're interested in this new news. I think you should try the Bragg's vinegar drink, which I think is very good for you to take in the morning. And I think you will learn some new things with Dr. Hyman, because he doesn't only talk about keto diet, which is of course our main concern, but he's talking about how to keep your gut clean, how to, the things that are important, how they're finding out today that a lot of the diseases and a lot of the problems that people have is because of the unhealthy gut, what you should do to really clean yourself up and bring good, things to your colon, and how important it is to recognize for the movement that when the Cleveland Clinic is starting this functional medicine clinic, which is Dr. Hyman is the chairman, that I think that it's very good news, because you know that no one in business is going to spend millions of dollars for something that they feel it has no value and that is not recognized. So I do recommend that you watch these 4 videos, but start with Eating Fat to Get Healthy, which I think is the best. My next video, which I hope that I'm going to be putting soon, is going to be about how I meet my macro daily fat. I think that's interesting, and it's something that I know when I started, and I know that a lot of people have a lot of questions, and it could be confusing. So watch for my next videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you mark the like, and if you like what I'm doing, I hope that you subscribe. In the meantime, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.